Get ready, everybody. Let's hear how many you see. They're very fast. Well, everyone, sounds like you have been practicing. Those were a little bit bigger numbers than what you did last time. They were all the way up to 20. Well, I hope that you went well anyway. I think I need a little bit more practice, but I have been practicing. I think that I'm getting a lot better. So I wonder what you can do to help me. My next problem is that I would like to have another party. I would like to have a bigger party, more than 10. I'd like to have at least 20 people at my party, so they should all at least have a cupcake each. So I think that I need a bit of practice helping me to do things fast again. But every time I count, it's slow again. And I think I'll show you what I mean. It gets a little bit trickier. You see, everybody, when I put them all out, I put them out neatly, and I put them out like this. I didn't have enough for 20, unfortunately. Didn't have enough batter for 20. So this is kind of like what happened. I had this many. So I had 2 tins, and 1 tin, I know I did practice, so I know when I look at this that this is 7. And I know when I look at this one, because I've been practicing, I know that this is 6. But I don't know how many this is unless I actually count them. And this is taking me time again to count them. And I know that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh dear. I think you might be able to help me though. Maybe you can pause the video and talk to one another, or maybe you already know and you can tell your teacher, what is the trick? How am I going to do this so that I can instantly see what the number is without having to go through and count them all again? All right, pause the video. How did you go, everyone? Did you figure out, can you tell me? I'd love to hear, what do you think is the trick to being able to just look and see the number? What do I have to do? Really? So you're saying that I have to fill one up first. One has to be totally full. So how many is that? 10. All right, so I take some from the other one. Okay, and I put it over. Whoops. Is that right? Yes, that's good. My cupcake's a little bit bigger than my frame. And so this is my other one. Is that right? Just put that there so you can see that properly. And then I can fill the other one up as much as I can. Oh, I see. Because I know when this is full, it's how many? That's right, it is 10. And I know when it has this in a pattern like this, or it could have even been like this, couldn't it? This one is 3. And that's easy because I know when I have a 10 and a 3, it makes 13. You are so helpful. Wow. Well, maybe we can have some games with this. I think that you'll do really well. I'd like you to get some more 10 frames. I'd like you to do the same thing. I want you to get 2 10 frames, and I want you to load those 10 frames up just like I did, remembering that one of them has to be loaded. And I think the one on this side, your left, do you remember? This is your left. This is going to be the one that you are going to load up first. We can talk about that later. And when you have loaded that one up and added however many that you want on this one, then you can either take a picture of it and say, this is how many there is. I would have said, this is what 13 looks like with this one all loaded up. Or if you didn't have this, then you might draw it into a tens frame. You might put little pictures of little ladybugs or stars or whatever you like to fill in your tens frame, or choc chip muffins. And then maybe you can even have a go at writing what that means. So you tell me in numbers or digits how many that actually is. So you'll see the picture, and then you might even be able to do the number. All right, let's see how many of those that you can actually do. I wonder how many combinations there are. There are probably a lot of combinations, especially when you think of them like this. I bet there's going to be lots of different answers. All right, we'll have lots of fun, and I will see you next time.